flesh and spirit. What is the difference between flesh and desire? Flesh and desire, led by flesh by desire.
Well, you know, flesh and desire are often the same.
Oh, wow.
But here's what I meant by reality. Here's what I meant by reality.
Let's just like distract myself.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Look, okay, I'm running there. Look what you did. Then you come on, so now, is this the spirit or this my mind? Or just something? I'm taking care of my people. So what is that? Spirit of my flesh. What is that?
Probably your flesh,
Oh,
right? And the reason our flesh gets upset, is because that's my car. I spent all that money in that car.
Respect my mind.
Right. You didn't because it's right. But that's not how the Spirit necessarily tells us to react.
Right.
See? And because we have pride and we don't, how dare you disrespect me? And Jesus was like spit on and all sorts of stuff. And he created these people. If anyone could have had an attitude, it would be Jesus. So the Spirit doesn't necessarily want you to react in that way. There are times, but you have this in the Spirit. You know, Jesus went off twice in 3.5 years.
Right,
I wish we could all say that.
Right.
So you go off twice in a day. Well, Jesus went off, but he didn't go off every day. He just went off twice. Because they were desecrating the temple. Because they were desecrating the temple. And so he yelled at people. And sometimes he yelled at people. And sometimes you can preach Christianity meaning, well, I mean he went off, I mean he yelled at people. I don't mean he went off with God. But, so I don't want to teach a Christianity that says you never ever say, hey, stop that. There are times to do that. But if you can listen to the Spirit, you'll know when that happens. Most of the time, that's just us. That's our flesh getting upset. We're insulted. We felt disrespect. That's all our personal stuff. That has nothing to do with Jesus. That has nothing to do with following the Spirit.
What can the Spirit tell you? Man, you can actually let me do this little bit, and then you gotta, I don't know what kind of, I said, no, man, look, and then you keep talking, right? So, my spirit is your spirit.
But that's not necessarily the Holy Spirit.
The Holy Ghost is the Holy Ghost.
Right. The Holy Ghost. And you know,
I'm here trying to learn.
right. Well, let me go on. Let's look at Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28.
Whoever has no rule over his own spirit is like a city broken down without walls.
So if you don't have rule over your spirit, then you're like a city that's been broken down. Anything, the devil can just run in and invade, right? The whole point was putting walls around so that people couldn't break in. But you're like a city without walls because anybody can control you. People will push your buttons once they know they can control you. They'll make you go off. They'll make you crazy. Just like say, look how this person's going crazy.
Right.
Don't let people push your buttons. Don't let people make you go off. We have to take a breath. Whatever we're upset about is just a thing. That's my car. Well, it really, God gave you that car. It's really his. And he'll get you another one and it's okay. If we're not so into possessions and things and then we're not as upset. God can give you another one. You don't have to go off. He will tell you what to say. He'll give you those words. Yes, sir.
You just described self-control.
Yes. Isn't that interesting? That's what I was trying to do. So I'm glad I was successful. So self-control. Yes, he's talking about 3 things. Righteousness, self-control, and then the judgment to come. So, 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 10.
For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that each one may receive the things done in the body according to what he has done, whether good or bad.
So, at the judgment seat of Christ, and so this is I'm saying this is probably what Paul was telling him. This is what he's writing to Corinthians and the Romans. We weren't there, but we know that he's talking about righteousness, about self-control, and about judgment. So I'm sure he's telling them that God's watching everything that we do. Again, the most important thing we've done is accept him as our Savior. So you're in. You have to keep trying to get in. We're in. But then we need to be listening to him. Then we need to be those who are walking after the Spirit and not after the flesh. Otherwise, when we get there, everything's going to be burnt up. And there's things that we thought, oh, God's going to be really impressed with this. Well, did you ask him? I gave $100, and everybody in the church went, amen. And there's nothing wrong with giving $100. Please give $100. I'm not. But if God didn't tell you to do that, everyone else said amen, and God went, boo. Because he didn't tell you to do that. Yes, sir.
It's like when you give a person gifts, thinking that they're going to be impressed. You give it to them, they're like, oh, and you didn't get the reaction you expected.
Right.
And it's because you really didn't know.
Right. Yes. You said, oh, they're going to love this. And then when they get it, it's like, hey, thank you. That's so nice. And you never see them wear it and you put it on. I bought mine, but see, my mom's nice. I bought her this orange, she probably remember, the orange and white Nehru jacket that I knew she would just love. I was 11 or something. It was my first birthday present. My mom put it on. Oh, thank you. And then it went in the closet, haven't seen it since. You remember, why did she want an orange and white Nehru jacket? So, but right. But you don't know, we're just doing, oh, God's gonna love this. And God's like, and he puts it in the closet and we never see it again. So we need to make sure what we're doing and our actions are being inspired by him. And one way to stop that is to not just mindlessly do things. Here's my list of 8 things that I know God will like. Are you sure? Let's just check it. It's okay to check it. Yes.
So here we're talking about the first resurrection, right?
Yes, the judgment seat of Christ is the first resurrection where we will all appear. The great white throne judgment is the second resurrection where the unjust will appear. And again, when we go through the book of Revelations, now, has anybody had teaching the book of Revelations before? And yes, well, of course. If you have not, you will be at an advantage. Because how I'm going to explain the book of Revelation it's different than people are teaching, because there are certain scriptures that they're misinterpreting, especially the Daniel's 70th week. Does that mean anything about Daniel's 70th week?
It's like
There's a 7-year period called the tribulation.
Yeah.
There's not. And that's going to make you crazy if you've been taught about it. There's not. But we've always talked about the 7-year period called the tribulation. When we read through it, you go, oh, and you'll wonder, why did they come up with that? I wonder too. But it's stuck in people's minds. Yes, sir?
Can I ask that pastor a question?
Yes.
You said God bless everybody. Certain gifts, right? Okay. Some people got the gift to rebuke Satan out of people's body, right? Right? And then other people know how to don't
I don't even know this.
but then certain people got different gifts and skills to get the evil spirit out of people, right? Instead of saying, I rebuke your hard habit, but you got an evil demon, right? You come at certain people, they know how to get it out of you, don't they? What I said, they get it out of you, don't they? That's all. Thank you.
That's good. Right.
Good job.
Some people, see how brilliant you have to make question. You need to know how to get the devil out of people.
Oh, I do. Yes, I do.
Right.
it is. That's why I got a Bible. Get a Bible.
Yes.
And if this don't work, I know.
Have you hit it with the Bible? That works too.
What you think I don't think?
You know what I'm looking I've done that with Lisa. So, anyway, so Paul's preaching on righteousness, self-control, and the judgment, because he's trying to warn Felix and Drusilla, you about to mess up, for real. Now, let's go back, so we're on the second part of verse 25, and 26 and 27.
Judas was afraid and answered, "Go away from now. When I have a convenient time, I will call for you."
Yeah, so Paul's getting nervous. You need to get out of here preaching all about that judgment and all that stuff. Go on, meanwhile.
Meanwhile, he also hoped that money would be given him by Paul that he might release him.
So he was looking for a bride also. That's one reason why he kept him for a couple of years. One reason we think is because the Philippians kept sending Paul money, because that was their ministry. They were givers. That's why their church prospered. The more they gave, the more God gave to them. Normally we do the opposite. We stop giving. Well, I better say this. Instead of thinking, let me give, that's the way to get more. But we hold on to it. And then, ooh, I'm glad I held on to this because sure enough, didn't have no money. Well, that's because you never gave. You have to give, you have to give, you have to give. The Philippian church kept giving. Paul kept commending them under giving. So we think that the Philippian church continued to send Paul money. So Felix is hoping that Paul would get some of that money to him in order to get out. Paul did not do that because Paul was supposed to go to Rome. And so God never moved on him to give Felix any money in order to bribe himself to get out. Verse 27.
Therefore, he sent to him more often and conversed with him.
Yes, so he kept talking to him. I'm sorry. He sent to him more often and conversed with him, hoping that Paul would bribe him. Now verse 27.
But after 2 years, Porcius Festus succeeded Felix, and Felix wanted to do the Jews a favor, left Paul bound.
So he had him for 2 years, and then he resigned. Somebody else came in, but he never did release Paul. But it's okay. What's happened during that time period?
Still writing, right?
Luke's writing the book of Acts. Paul's ministering to people. This person's getting saved. We think when things are not going our way, oh man. But we need to say, so what's happening during this time period? What is God doing during this time period? When the church attendance is going down.
Right.
God's not going, uh-oh, I better come up with something. What is he doing? What can we look at positively and recognize during all those periods in your life when it seems like I'm in prison and things aren't working out? God's still working. He's still doing something. And we can recognize it and look for it, or we can be upset. Now, it doesn't stop God from doing it. Because you missed it, God's still doing it.
That's right.
But you can live in more peace.
Yes.
If you can look for the good thing. What's the good thing coming in this situation? It looks bad to me, but my car broke down on the side of the road. Okay, what's the good thing that can come from that? Oh, I know, I'll take time and I'll read the Bible while I'm before we don't try to come. You know what I mean? What good can come from it? Or you just sit there and be mad the whole time. And that's what we do too often. We're just mad the whole time. And frustrated when things aren't going our way. But we need to learn to look for the good, yes. And realize God is using this to promote into the next situation. Yes, sir.
I am grateful to be here this morning. I can relate to what you just said about bad stuff happening to us. I was on my way to visit here last Sunday, and I got off Civil Line, come. And a truck driver on the sidewalk. Yeah, I was in my wheelchair. And I've been in the hospital all week. And I just got released this morning. I said, I'm gonna go home and visit this shelter because God put on my heart. And this person's in jail, taking legal action. I gotta and all that. I'm really grateful to hear that this youngster who's like 70 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour. And I'm
Wow. Well, we're grateful that you're here. And we know that in the miracle of God, you're right. Someone going 70 miles an hour. Look, and so you're saying, God saved my life for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. But let me tell you why you're here. You're here to bless us. And that story blessed us. I mean, you may be getting a blessing, but your presence here is a blessing to us. Because that just reminded us how good God is. And that we need to have that kind of attitude. When something feels like it's a bad thing, no, God's in it, it's okay. He's gonna deliver, he's gonna work it out, and there's a reason why it happened. And that's what we need to always look for. What's the good in this situation? Why did God allow this to happen? Because we don't want to miss it. So thank you for blessing us with that story. Thank you, Lord. We're so glad you didn't give up and you just made it here anyway. You got here when you were supposed to.
Yeah.
Right on time. So thank you. You're going to stay for the service, right?
Of course.
All right. Amen. Every man, yes, amen. Stay for the service.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Bible study's not enough. We need to fellowship together. We need to praise God together. We need to, all of that is part of it. It's not enough. It's not enough.
Yeah.
It's just, oh, well, I heard the word and I go home. Yes, sir.
I'm not going to introduce myself. My name is Gary Hollis, and I'm originally from Texas. I grew up at the Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church. Dr. Marcus Crosby Jr., my pastor, was my pastor for 40 years. I've only been in California for like a year. And I've been visiting, fellowshipping, but I really need a house of worship. I believe in the church covenant that says, when you live somewhere like where you come to somewhere else quickly. And I feel welcome here this morning.
There you go.
Amen.
I feel God's presence here this morning. And I'm really grateful. I suffer a fractured ankle. I had put like 6 stitches in my head. And then still playing in my back. Due to being hit last Sunday morning. I'm really grateful to be here. I'm just grateful.
We're grateful. Amen. 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 So I'm going to close.